Come on now. Oh, right. Oh, come on. You were just working, you piece of garbage. Come on now. Oh, right. Need to close that down. How are you not going to work right now? Alright, that usually does it. Oh, come on. What did I do? You know, it's funny. It was just working a moment ago, and now it's decided to throw a fucking tantrum. And it just doesn't want to work with me today. Getting anything out of this right now? You know what I'll do? Hold on. Alright, let's see what happens. And I'd be better off if I was left at home. There it is. Alright, so let me show you something. Because this made me laugh really badly. So what you're looking at currently is composite input on this game. Now, as you can see, composite input, not the best. Composite input looks fucking atrocious. Like, I mean, absolutely fucking atrocious. So much so that when I use it, I cry a little bit inside. And as you can see, the quality is shoddy as fuck. And the reason why I'm showing you this first is because I'm going to show you just how, like, staggeringly beautiful S-Video is in, you know, comparison to original composite. So originally I had a composite video for everything, and this was the quality that I got. Now notice it's not too bad, but there's a lot of blurring, and that's just what happens with composite. Now the trade-off being here, I don't have scan lines, which is great. You know, that's a step in the right direction, but this is not cutting it. So what we did is we invested in an S-Video cable. That takes it from looking like this to looking like this. And you can see already it's a very, very stark change. Everything is rendered out to be a lot more sharp. The video looks clearer than usual. Again, there's still no scan lines. You can see the edges of things a lot more clearly. Everything's a little bit more vibrant. And just overall, the quality has just like increased tenfold. And it's absolutely brilliant. And that's why I was so happy to get an S-Video cable. I actually need to edit my prompt here because this is not the voila. And this is the kind of quality that I can gank out of it now. And this is still just on a PS2. Like, this is not a modded console or an emulator. This is all still on a PS2, which I'm very happy about. So, I mean, like, the quality that I'm now, like, getting out of this console is absolutely staggering. And I'm gonna be doing this with all of my consoles. Like, I'm gonna be getting as many S-Video cables as I can get for basically every composite console that I have. And I have some for the N64 on the way, so I'm gonna be testing S-Video with that. And overall, I'm very excited for it. And so I've been doing a whole lot of, yeah, what's up, Chenriak? Welcome back. So, I mean, I'm just happy to be ganking out this kind of quality. Even if it does look a little bit, like, rough around the edges, that's because it's on the original console still. So, I mean, the fact that I'm getting this kind of quality out of it, I'm pretty pleased. Like, I'm pretty fucking pleased, I'm not gonna lie. And then, combat still looks every individual happens we'll see what happens, but I mean, it looks pretty fucking good in my opinion. I should actually swap my keyboard. Yeah, it looks way better. Like here, I'm gonna show you another battle, and I'm gonna switch back to composite to show you the difference. And this is what I've been working on today. So we're back on composite. As you can see, everything's really blurry now. Combat looks a right mess. You can't really and that's because composite can't get more than what so the issue that you run into with composite is that you can't maximize the amount of quality out of it. So everything looks really, really choppy. But then we switch back to S-Video, and this is what we get. S-Video, composite, S-Video, composite. And it basically, like, it's like the way that Sean described it to me earlier, and this is a perfect description of it. It's like when in Law & Order SVU or fucking CSI, when they're like, enhance the image. That's what it feels like. It's on Echo Tech. Yeah, so this is just a pre-stream to show you guys the shit I've been working on. This is all S-Video. I don't know if you can hear me over the game. I know the game might be a little bit on the loud side, which means I should probably turn the game down, to be honest with you. Because the game's pretty fucking loud from what I understand, no? I really can't hear it, so I'm sorry if it's a little bit overpowering. But yeah, I'm explaining why I'm happy to be getting this kind of quality from my home console. Because like the thing that I've been trying to do for the longest time is like I'm trying to impress like the quality I can gank out of my console. And you know, my biggest point of frustration was the limitations of composite. And so I had gotten this entire setup where game is in fact loud. Okay, so game is disastrously loud. Let's turn game down. We'll say to 50%. Let's try that and see what happens. How's that? Is that better? All right, thank you, Voto Jack, for the update on that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, okay. I turned it down, so you should be able to hear me a lot better. But one of my biggest complaints for the longest time was the limitations of composite. And, you know, the thing is that I've just recently started experimenting with S-Video, and this S-Video cable has shown, like, some of the stuff that I can gank out here. And, like, that's always been my biggest point of tension with a lot of these consoles is that, you know, you can only get so much quality out of, you know, composite. And unfortunately, you know, you're kind of limited by the rendering limitations of the console as well as the video output that it's capable of. But that said, S-Video is capable of like really sharpening the image and, you know, making the games look as good as they do right now, which I'm thrilled about, because this is like, the only way that this could get better is if I played 2.5 HD or if I just got an emulator and then emulated the game on max rendering. But like this is played on S-Video, and again, I'm going to show you the differences really quick because I'm very excited about this. So here's the face rendering, close-up face rendering, and this is what it looks like between composite and S-Video. So composite, there you can see that there's a lot of blurring, and it kind of looks like you're staring at it through slightly fogged up glass, or you have very bad eyesight like I do. So it looks pretty bad, but then you get to S-Video, and S-Video refines the images and makes everything look a hell of a lot sharper. Now, I can make the picture look even better by getting rid of the deinterlacing that I have here, but the reason why I don't have the deinterlacing off, because this is what it looks like with the deinterlacing off. And as you can see, like, the picture quality is absolutely maxed out. Like, it does not get any better than this. However, the big issue that you run into here is this, and that's you get scan lines. And as you can see, it kind of blurs out every now and then. You see the lines that kind of like flash in between. I don't like that. The scan lines are what I'm trying to avoid right now, and it really does fuck with the overall quality. So what I do is I take a slight sacrifice to quality to get rid of those lines by taking some deinterlacing and applying that to it. In this case, I just use linear. And what that does is it slightly cracks up the image and makes it less beautiful looking, but the exchange is that I no longer have scan lines, and that is exactly what I want to avoid. So again, you kind of have to pick and choose what you want, but this is like the best overall quality with the best overall performance. And of course, the only way that you're going to be able to get better is if you go to 2.5 HD or if you do something like, you know, emulating it, but I don't like emulation, so I decided to go the S-Video route, and this is what it looks like now. And I gotta say that I'm very happy with it because this works for every single game. It looks stunning. Sean was there to help me test it, and Sean, this is what it looks like, baby. This is what it looks like. Does it look good? Does it look good to you? Do you understand why I was so hyped before, Sean? Dude, I know, doesn't it look fucking good? Yeah, like the only way I can do it is if I got a machine that could pump out better rendering on this game, but unfortunately that's just not going to happen. So I'm sticking with S-Video. Have I tried component cables? I've tried the component cables for PS2 and they're not very good. The component cables that I tried actually could not output a proper component signal. And so I kind of just stopped trying to do it. Not only that, but like the component cables for PS2 are a pain in the ass to get working for some of these new age capture cards because the signal it sends out isn't like working right, or at least from what I understand. And I'm just not about that. So I kind of decided to go with S-Video on this. It's a lot less problematic. And if I go component, I'd have to like invest in component splitters, and those get really expensive because those are really niche marketing. And I don't want to. I want to have as few cables as possible. And honestly, S-Video I feel is the way to go because I'm already suited to start using S-Video splitters immediately because all of the ones that I have S-Video compatibility. So I'd rather go with that than, you know, waste a shit ton of time trying to fucking work that shit out some other way. So, that's just my 2 cents in the matter. What's up, Pro Silverlight? Welcome back. Really? That'll be pretty cool, I guess. We'll see what we can get out of the render quality of the PS2 or the PS3 then, but I'm probably going to stick with S-Video just because I like the output here, and I'm just totally down with that. You could probably adapt a PS2, like, playing emulator. It's probably going to be emulation. Yeah, if PS3 is going to start emulating all the PS2 games, then what's good? Because they're like, hey, it'll be able to play all PS2 games, so it's probably going to be emulation software downloaded onto the console itself. Yeah, what's up, Alistair? Right now, I'm just testing out some S-Video quality stuff. Dude, okay, so for those of you just joining me, let me tell you why I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 2 and not Dream Drop Distance at the moment. So what I'm doing is I'm doing some mild quality testing at the moment. And to kind of give you a better idea of what it is I'm doing, I'm going to show you this. So what I'm testing right now are my new S-Video cables for my PS2. Now, the reason why I'm testing these out is because originally I was operating off component, or not component, but composite, and composite looks like this. And as you can see, it's really fucking blurry, and it looks a hot mess. Now, normally this wouldn't be a big issue for a lot of people, but I'm a quality whore. I am a distinct quality whore. You know, I like to make sure that the images I put up on my stream, as far as like the video game footage, is going to be like the best that I can, you know, milk out of it. I want to make sure that this is like the absolute best that I can do. So I want to give you the best quality. Thank you, Bloody Masters, for the follow. And so what I've managed to do here is I invested in an S-Video cable. And an S-Video cable is a different type of output than composite, and it looks fucking brilliant in comparison. So, you see, before you can't even see Sora's pupils, in S-Video you can actually see them. It smooths out a lot of the images and makes it look absolutely fucking beautiful. What's up, Martinus MacTire? Welcome back. What's up, Dylan Pone? What's up, Chenriak, Alistair Richards, Votojack, Dr. Potato, Kitty Cat Bar? Welcome, everybody. And so, again, great quality boost. And moreover, I can increase it even more by removing deinterlacing, but I don't want to do that because the deinterlacing creates scan lines. But I'm just testing this out for the time being, seeing what I can get out of it. And so far, I'm pleased with the quality, so I'm going to go and... Actually, wait, don't I have other Keyblades? Let's see here. Guess that'll work, whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this town here, save, and then I'm going to get ready to start up, and I'm going to do a proper stream start. It'll be good. What's up, 144th Party Maniac? How you doing? Welcome back. What's up, Mr. Space Corgi? Yeah, no, it's Kingdom Hearts 2, because it looks like Kingdom Hearts 2 because it is. I'm doing quality testing right now. I just got an S-Video cable. What's up, Sir Sonic HD? Welcome back. What's up, Evie Haseo? We're just doing some quality testing right now with my S-Video cable, so bear with me. I will be switching over to KH3D in a moment. Yeah. But yeah, see, like, look, the difference between composite and S-Video during combat, like, watch this. So that was S-Video combat. Watch how bad composite looks. Composite is a hot fucking mess. Like, composite just looks sloppy because of how blurred all the lines are, so you can't, like, tell distinctly what stuff is. And you can kind of make it out, but it's so fast-paced and everything blurs so much that it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. Because you can't tell where the models are, what's hitting what, yada, yada, yada. And so, I don't know, I find I'm just really happy. I'm really happy. You got the white Destiny PS4? Nice. That is a good PS4 to get. I was actually contemplating trading mine in simply so I could get that one, but I decided against it at the last minute because I'm like, you know what? I don't need it that bad. I do not need it that bad. Dude, if you're not done with KH2, why do you come into a KH2 stream? What are you doing? Like, come on, dude. All right, so I think I'm pretty much good. I'm gonna try resetting real quick. But yeah, but I mean, like, I'm pulling out some pretty disgustingly good quality from a console right now, and I cannot. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm really happy with this. Oh, I cannot wait to do S-video cable testing for my fucking 64 when that shit comes in. Oh, that's gonna be good. All right, excuse me a moment while I switch stuff over. Hi. I can just do it right now. So I will be right back.